Johnny, I'm back. I've done a little bit of woodwork since the last video, and I've been putting on the wooden side of this plane. Kind of showed you a little bit last night. But what I'm doing is I'm putting them in and I'm clamping them. And right in here is pretty crucial for cutting, and it needs to be really tight. What I do when I cut those is I take my piece and I slide it square like this, and then I push it till it hits the wood right there. After it hits the wood into the square, I just take a pencil and mark around where the gap's at from right here to right there. Then I'll cut it, slide it to the gap, and if I've got it all closed up, then it's ready to be put on. If it's not, keep trimming. Make sure you got enough piece left over in case you mess up quite a few times, that you can keep going in, you don't come up short somewhere else, because splicing this stuff out in the middle of a gap is nearly impossible. It could be done, but it's not going to look right. The curve's going to be off, it'll get a flat spot in it and you'll have trouble. So it's best to have the pieces long enough. This is all the wood I have left of this little stuff that was given to me, and I'm hoping that I got enough at least for the body, which I'm going to save some in the top of this plane where the cockpits are. The only part that I'm seeing that I wasn't seeing when I built this thing is that actually my two cockpits, well, they're too close together. I don't have a drone, which I would need to cut through here to extend that out a little bit. So I'm just going to roll with it and see what happens, and if I don't like it, I'll tear it apart and redo it. So anyways, I got these weird looking clamps. They say Hot Wheels on them, but they work pretty good for things like this. And the sides are starting to come together. Thing about when you separate from the wing side to the other wing side, when you come down past this wing and this one comes past this wing, if there were different size woods or anything, they're not going to line up. Then you got to trim on. It's a pain. So I'll have to fight that battle when it gets here. But I'm going to continue on around, and I'm going to go over and I'm going to meet this piece of wood right here. And when I get there, hopefully it's not a little bitty piece that I can't cut. If it is, then I'll just have to do away with the middle one and carry on. I don't have a lot of it, so I really hope that it turns out good for me. Anyways, I'm clamping these and letting them dry, and it's really starting to come around. It's starting to look like a plane. And there it is. I've left these long right here. I'll get a good picture of them. You can't really see the video. Anyways, I've left these pieces right here long, and what I do is I come on the back side and I barely scribe where my wood's going. I keep barely scribing, and I start cutting it off this way till it's flush with this bottom board that I have here. I probably should have put my wheel in before I did this. That way I could have went up to it, but I think I'll just figure something else out on that. I don't think it's going to be a major problem. I'll just come off of it and make some little stand or something around it. So I still got to put a wheel here. And I got wheels that are coming out here, which I'm about to the point of having to build. If I keep coming down, I want them wheels to be fastened inside this framework. That way they're strong in case I drop it. I don't want it to break. Knock the wheels off, have to reglue them. We don't need none of that. So, anyways, part of the side. Got to get her done. Until next time.